Kashmiri Shaivism, in terms of the actual living lineages, I believe is basically dead at this point. The last master, the last living master that I'm aware of was a wonderful, wonderful guru in Kashmir by the name of Lakshman that I had, who I had the great luck and privilege to have his darshan a couple times in the early 70s. Now, what I find very interesting about Lakshman, because I was going back in my memory, looking for my recollections. What kind of impression did he make on me when I went to visit him when I was in my 20s, where I had none of the experience that I now have of Indian culture. And I saw, as I see in most great teachers, that their interest is not to bring somebody into a way of thinking or a way of believing or an ideology. Their relationship with people that come, with the public, with people that come to see them, is to give blessings. So this Swami Lakshman was a blessing giver. And if you would listen to his discourses, he wasn't specifically talking about Kashmiri Shaivism. He wasn't describing Kashmiri Shaivism. He was describing life. He was connecting with people, and among his blessings, he was attempting to remove people's ignorance by whatever means possible. It is the scholars and the academics that categorize people in particular schools. It's not necessarily the masters that are masters because they are propounding a particular school. A master, his interest is to propound, is to articulate, is to share truth, however that may be, and however he may reach people. But when a guru like Lakshman would be with his disciples, or when he would be with academics that would come to ask for his guidance, his teachings, then of course, with people who were trained and committed in a particular path, then he would be very articulate about specifically what we could refer to as Kashmiri Shaivism. Among the Western people that I know spent time with him, there's Mark Dukowski, who's written a couple of brilliant books on Kashmiri Shaivism. He is originally an academic who has spent many, many years in India, in Varanasi. I think that he's an authority. There's a German woman, what's her name, Bettina Baumann, I believe, who also has been around, who was around Swami Lakshman for a number of years. There are a few others, but I think the very important thing here is to, in the study of these thinkers and this tradition, is to maintain the focus on what this is all about, and that is the relationship of speech to consciousness. The next thing, of course, is that all of this was transmitted orally. And this brings up a very, very interesting problem.